How are we doing, folks? Welcome to a very special episode of Dead Cold. We are here in the fantastic old and ancient Moot Hall. I mean, look at that for a roof, for God's sakes. And the smell in here is fantastic. I'm here with Steve, who you've seen before, and I'm also here with Diane. Diane Chambers is here in the building, so everything will be fine tonight. So yeah, we are here for a good probably 4 hours to investigate this place. So I am going to show you around quickly. So if I just quickly flip this around, is they think around the 15th century. The land that it's on is definitely Saxon, which takes it back to the 10th or 11th century. And across the way, which you can't see there now, but in that direction, there was the Abbey of Elstow was there. Was it Benedictine? Was it again, Diane?
Benedictine nuns.
Benedictine nuns, yes.
It was built, it was acquired by Judith, Countess of Huntingdon, who was William the Conqueror's niece.
Steeped. The layers of history in this place, on this area.
Yeah, and apparently she was married to a Saxon.
Yeah.
Who died at, was it 26?
26, beheaded at 26.
And was extremely wealthy, and they had 8 children.
But they actually now think, because this, I know you can't really see it, but you might have seen it in my little teaser video, but this is very flat outside of here. So, I mean, we're even talking to Clive, the curator that was here before, showed us around, give us a bit of an explanation, just a brief history of the place, because obviously you could talk for hours about the thing. But the land outside of here as well is on a very flat platform, could well be like, obviously, centuries and centuries have gone past. People, they found Saxon burials here. They've even found, when they did the bungalows over the back, they found Neolithic burials as well. So this place, the local settlements here could go well back, well beyond well before the 11th and 10th centuries. So I'll just take you down here before we actually start kicking things off. New piece of equipment for you there tonight. Thank you very much, Mr. Craig Maloney, for delivering this, and hello to your good wife as well, Kay. We will be using your REM port, or now my REM port, tonight. This lady here has made me jump quite a few times already. Quite a good face on there, to be fair. Quite very human. But also very creepy as well. And there's there's a baby down here as well. Again, not creepy whatsoever. This place here was an add-on, an annex, if you want to call it that, to the place, for travellers. They didn't want to stay in the scruffy pubs apparently. So it was added on as a bit of an extra room. Let me show you in here as well. Beautiful doors. Again, you've got all the oak timbers here. This was this fantastic piece of timber here was the jail, Bedford County Jail door. Let me just I mean, what a piece of history that is. My goodness me. If objects could tell a story, that would be absolutely superb. Absolutely fantastic. This space down here was apparently shops. So there was 4 shops here, all divided. Each shop had their own entrance, which was this was here. There was obviously walls between here, wattle and daub and lava and plaster walls between, are all divided off. So each shop owner had their see another one there as well, with the window. They probably had a hatch near the window as well. That would drop down and be you could serve people there. What I'd also like to say to people watching this is a huge amount of thanks to getting me to where I am there now. I'm touching 1,000 subscribers here, and I'm absolutely over the moon. So it may not be long, hopefully fingers crossed, until I actually cross that 1,000 subscriber mark. And well, let's just see what happens after that. This tonight was obviously my first ever paid event, or paid investigation, not event. So a big thanks to everyone for actually for all that have shared, liked, subbed, bought the merch, even donated. Hugely humbling to actually get like that, and it enables me to actually come to places like this as well. So I am absolutely over the moon that that has happened. So a massive thank you to you all. It is a heartfelt thanks. So let's get on and continue with this investigation. See you in a bit, folks. Right, folks, got the old voice recorder here. Try this out just for just for a minute or two, see if anything see if anything comes of it. I'd like to call out to any spirits that reside in this place. Thank you very much for letting us in. It's a pleasure to be here, and we'd really love to talk. If you can hear anything in the background, we do actually have some bees in the ceiling. They will of course settle down. So we just turned the lights out, so they were going mad for the lights before. See, even indoors, Mr. Dead Cold still gets wildlife. And as if by magic they stop. Is there anyone here at all that would like to come and say hello? Anyone from the past? This place has got so much history. So many layers of history. It would be hard to not to believe that something could reside here. Someone. I know this place you haven't seen people for a long time. Maybe apart from Clive, the curator. Terribly nice chap, of course. And you may be a bit shy in coming forward. But let me just assure you that there's nothing to worry about. We're only here to say hello. Find out a few things about you. Maybe you'd like to tell us. So folks, I'm sat in the John Bunyan room, which is downstairs. I'm here with Diane. We're sat next to this cracking fireplace behind us. Absolutely beautiful.
It's a big one.
It is a big one. You could climb in there.
I don't know what we should call this lady here.
That lady there has made me jump a few times already, and that's just in even the lights on.
She looks like a Mavis to me.
She could well be.
Mavis, yeah.
This room apparently, so we're informed by Clive, has had not all the time, but has had contact when people have called out and asked for spirits to come forward or make themselves heard. Then this room has had results. Apparently, a male voice has come through a few times. So if you can hear me talking in the background, Steve is actually just in the other room on the ground floor, further out. So.
And also, what Clive was saying was it's the same male voice that comes through every time. Yeah,
the same male voice.
You can hear a slight drone of traffic, can't you?
You can. This camera, the mic will probably pick it up as well. It is quite... Did you hear that?
What did you think you heard?
Like a... It sounded like it came from there. No, I don't know if it was like maybe the door moving slightly. This camera, the mic will probably pick it up as well. It is quite... Did you hear that? This camera, the mic will probably pick it up as well. It is quite... Did you hear that? I know, and here I go again, debunking my own things, but...
You got to.
I don't know if the mic might have picked that up. I'll have to review that in the footage.
That was me.
Yeah, that was definitely Diane. For those folks that don't know Diane, she comes with a wealth of experience in the paranormal world. She's worked with a lot of teams as well, including the Ouija Brothers and Paranormal Truth and Dark Veil, just to name a few, to be fair. And she's visited a lot of the most famous places as well. Jamaica Inn, obviously Bodmin Jail, East Drive many times.
Yeah.
Drakelow, yeah, which you now can't get into.
Sadly.
So yeah, it's great to have her here. It really is. I mean, we just kind of became friends on Twitter, I suppose, and then just took it from there. Obviously, you saw her in one of my other videos for Sedgin Hall, which is again a wonderful place and one which definitely needs more investigation. As does this place. I mean, I think, you know, obviously we'll have here tonight, which is going to be fantastic. It's our first, and even Diane's first time here. She's not even been here. Obviously, it's my second inside investigation. Steve's first one. I know Steve doesn't come with me all the time, but you know, it's great to have him here as well. So, yeah, this is a place that will, I think, definitely will come back again.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's only about an hour away from our houses as well, so it's even better. It's a win-win.
That's it. And it's got a fantastic church and tower and graveyard literally just across the road.
Obviously, we are just talking amongst ourselves. We've had a few little bumps and taps. There was a tap there before. Now I don't know if that sounded like an electronic click. I brought my trip cam with us as well, so it's not here, but it was here before we came in here. Now we've actually, now it's upstairs with a view across the staircase. So.
Because again, that's another interesting thing. Teams have seen lights on the staircase, and there was a story where the team were separated. One half was upstairs, one half were downstairs. They both saw a light on the stairs, thinking that the other team was coming down or coming up. And the other interesting thing about that, there wasn't a staircase there originally, it went in the other direction.
Yeah.
So we're hoping maybe we might see something on the stairs. So we understand there's a gentleman in this room that likes to come and have a chat. So we'd love to have a chat if you'd like to join us. My name's Diane. That's Steve over there, and the gentleman holding this thing, which is a camera, which I'm sure you've seen before, is Mark. And so, yes, it'd be lovely if you could come and talk to us, or if you can maybe let us know you're here by making a noise maybe. I know lots of people probably ask you to do the same thing, but it would be great if you could maybe knock on something for us, shuffle, whistle. Even, I don't mind if you want to touch my arm, if you want to let me know that you're here by touching my arm, that's okay. So I should just go quiet now and see if you would like to let us know you're here by either making a noise or coming forward and just touching one of us lightly on the arm. Can you do something to let us know that you're in this room with us?
If you can see me standing by the door, you can hold my hand, you can touch my arm, you can give me a gentle nudge if you like.
Definitely sounds like movement. It's very quiet. Definitely sounds like movement out there.
That was me.
I know I've heard. Are you standing next to me? I'm going to put my hand out. Do you want to try and touch? Oh, that's cold. Steve, run your hand over the top of my hand. Just feel the air above it. See if you can notice the difference. See, I can feel heat off your hand. Take it up just a little bit. Just there.
Yeah, it could feel cold.
It is cold. It's colder there. It's not cold on my leg no more, but
If there's anybody here in this room with us right now, could you go to this device that's right in front of me? All you need to do is go towards it. It's red and green. And you just move towards it. It will make a noise, but do not worry. That noise and those lights will not harm you. It will only give you an indication, or give us an indication, that you are here. So, I'll leave it up to you.
I'm actually feeling really cold on my right side. Maybe it's Mavis.
Bloody Mavis.
Mavis.
Mavis gives me the flipping creeps.
Can't we put her in the car park for the moment?
Can you even imagine that? My goodness me, well, there's 21.0 now.
So it's dropping, isn't it?
It's dropped 0.6 degrees from the table down to here. I know obviously that's on the ground, so there could be a natural...
Yeah, that's been a quick drop.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'll tell you what, Mark. You come and sit in this chair and see if you can feel the cold that I can.
Okay.
Mavis.
Goodness me.
And just sit there, wait obviously for a little bit and just see if... But it felt really, really cold to me.
There is something.
I could definitely feel the cold back of my hand earlier.
I can smell it.
So I wonder if... Surely if the wall was like damp or something, you wouldn't feel that? I still think Mavis is the guilty one.
Oh, yes. You're going to give us a nod for approval? You'd be across that table like a shot. Alright folks, so I just want to see if this, we get a lot of cold drafts there before, I want to see if this chimney is actually open at the top. I know we've obviously got that, it's probably going to be a thick wall, but it will be an external wall. So let's just have a look up. That is actually blocked. So, and there's no vents I can see as well. Sometimes you get like brick vents that feed through from the outside to stop it from condensing up, but that's black as well. When was the last time to clean this? Well, don't know where them coal spots came from, but there was definitely coal spots there by the Mavis, so you want to call her.
Is there anyone here who'd like to speak to us? Can you tell us your name? Did you live here? Maybe you worked here. Can you give me a name, please? Can you give me a name of someone else? Can you say something? Can you give me a year? The year you think it is? aware that you may be dead. Can you please give me a name?
I think a battery is about to run out, or something's about to run out on this.
Hopefully.
What are you hopeful for?
Right.
Do you mean something will be right? As in, not wrong.
So we've come back upstairs to try up here because we have heard a few things since being down there. There have been a couple of little things that we've heard up here, bumps and taps, and the floor is quite creaky here. I've got a REM pod set up at the top of the stairs. I've got my male REM in the other corner, where we have heard we think we've heard the majority of the bumps and taps have come from kind of like this corner area.
Definitely.
Why that is, I'm not really too sure, but we'll come up here and we'll do a bit of calling out and see if we can get anything, I think, in a bit.
Can you notice anything at all, Mark?
No, not yet.
Either through your camera or looking at the mirror?
Not yet. Again, you kind of look at it for a while and then you think you actually start seeing
That's right.
almost as if Steve looks a bit more gaunt.
Well, you know what I was thinking.
That was my exact thought. It made it look like I was
the
probably
bottom of your face looks really drawn in. Yeah.
Yeah, around the corners of the mouth.
Yeah.
That's it. If you see anything, just say anything like that.
It just makes me look as if I'm considerably older.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk down there and I'm going to try and ask for some things that you can't hear, maybe.
So Diane's gone off down there to actually ask some things that we can't hear.
Yeah, this is very strange.
It is quite strange. I've never seen this done before, to be fair, I don't think.
I've seen Amy's crypto.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't know what the technical name for it was until Diane said, and then when she described it, I thought, yeah, I've seen them do it before. My mouth definitely looks older.
Cheekbones more pronounced.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just the shadows from the mirror that is casting through the light. I don't
It's
know.
almost like I'm more. You know, when you're sucking your cheeks.
Yeah.
That's what it appears like. I'm a really old man. Well, I know I am, but It's happened on a bit now, but
You ain't that old, mate. Just don't say Candyman 5 times.
or Bloody Mary.
Lord. God's sakes.
What were you like?
What's up?
I just saw a red light go across there. I've been standing facing in, so, and literally, I've just seen a red light go across this board, across these 2 pictures. And I saw a red light, literally less than a second, just go across like that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know where that would have come from. I don't think there's nothing in here flashing red, is there? Downstairs there's some little like green lights by doors and that. There's nothing up here. Sorry, I swore, because like it was such a intense little bright red light that went across. So that there, that would have been caused a reflection. That's the chair. I can see like there's an orange light. No, there's no way it could have. There's no way that could have been in there. See, I was standing right here with my feet just inside like that.
Yeah.
That's where I was standing. And I was whispering, and I had that like that. And that light went across. So this is there, because I would have blocked, my body would have blocked anything, and it was. And there's nothing on with a red light on in here, is there?
The only thing that might, it's not going to do it. Obviously, my trip camera there is showing up loads of red lights, but that wouldn't have cast.
It's not the right angle, is it?
It wouldn't have cast.
It was across these 2 pictures here. It went.
Yeah. I'm going to fire up the ghost tube out, folks.
Okay.
Let's just, I know this. I always say about these things, they are just a word bank. Fire things out.
It'd be interesting to see if we get anything that Clive's hinted to us, but he hasn't actually told us. So he said, wouldn't he be interested if we came up with any particular names?
So I'll ask again. I know you're probably sick of hearing my voice asking questions, but it's only because we'd like to talk and communicate, interact with any spirit that may reside here. So if you could do anything, move something, talk into their device, that manipulate the device that I had on the table, to help us understand anything you might want to say, then please feel free, because we would love to hear from you. Jesus Christ. Bored.
Oh, balls flashing now as well.
If you're bored, why don't you roll that board? Thank you. If that is you, thank you. If you're bored, could you roll that ball off the table? I know these things flash, but I've yet to see one actually move. That ball's not gone off all night. And we've had it in a few different places.
Tom, is that you? Tom, if that's you making that little ball light up, can you do it again right now?
Bored?
Bored? Are you bored with us asking these questions?
I'm sure you are bored with us asking these questions, Tom. If this is Tom, or the lady possibly.
What do you want to do then, Tom? Did you want to play some sort of game?
Perhaps you've been bored because you've had nobody to play with for quite some time.
Yeah. You'll have seen nobody here for quite some time. Maybe apart from Clive, of course, and the workmen. Did you enjoy the workmen being here when they were here?
Our time has almost come to an end and we'll be leaving soon. This may be your last chance now to tell us anything you may want us to know. Have you got a story you want telling? Maybe you came to this when it was a courthouse and you felt that there was an injustice carried out against you and you actually wasn't guilty. Or if you're one of the religious people that were connected to this building, maybe you disapprove of what we're doing. Can you give us some indication?
Well, when people come to these places and they ask spirits to do things, you know, jump through hoops, act like some performing animal, but, we'd like to ask you if you would like to do anything. Would you like to ask us anything instead of us asking you? If it's a yes, and you would like to ask us something, could you make that ball light up again, please? Again, that's me asking you to do something, I suppose.
If you want us to leave, can you light that ball up again?
Wow.
Okay, can we go downstairs? Light the ball up if that's a yes, if you don't mind us going downstairs. Sister. Is this a sister from the Abbey over the road? Were you a Benedictine nun? If that's the case, you're a religious person, do you not approve of what we're doing here by trying to make contact with the past, the deceased? Can you light the ball up for a yes, please? Okay. Do you want to help us prove the afterlife? Can you light the ball up for a yes, please? Is this person connected to one of us? Will you light the ball for a yes, please?
Statue.
A statue in this building? There's that little one down below. There's that little.
Yeah, the one you showed me earlier, yeah, just at the top of the stairs. Yeah, by the...
Are you, if you don't mind me asking, attached to this building in some way? Could you light the ball up, please? If that's a yes. Right, well folks, I think we're about to wrap it up there, but it has been an absolutely fantastic experience being here. Obviously great to have Diane here and Steve. It's been absolutely wonderful. So huge thanks again for everybody that's liked, subscribed and all that kind of stuff. I'm very, very close to 1,000 subscribers, which I still can't bloody believe. But hey ho, it's going to be fantastic. So when this video goes out, make sure you like and share and do all that wonderful thing. And we shall see you on the next one.
Thanks for watching.
Ta-da,
Bye for
folks.
now.